The warship Varcus trembled as its hangar doors sealed shut, the hiss of atmospheric stabilizers echoing through steel corridors carved with ancient glyphs of conquest. Humans called the Zari Empire many things: warmongers, tyrants, galaxy scourge, but no one denied their craftsmanship. Their ships flew like blades. Their soldiers fought like storms. Captain Elias Ward, Terran Alliance Navy, stood, dwarfed by the towering architecture as he was escorted through the vessel, shackled, bruised, but walking on his own legs in intentional courtesy. The Zari respected a worthy enemy, and Elias had destroyed an entire cruiser before capture. 2 honor guards stopped before a pair of obsidian doors. "Enter," one growled. "The Empress awaits." The doors parted like the maw of a beast. Inside, the war Empress Varkala Drushan sat atop a throne forged from the remains of conquered warships, her 6 eyes glowing a molten gold. Her forearms rested casually 2 upon the throne, 2 folded across her plated chest, yet even relaxed. Her posture radiated dominance, but this time she was not relaxed. This time she was furious. Elias had fought Zari soldiers, warlords and champions, but the Empress was something else. Entirely ancient, titanic, a being who could break him with a single hand or conquer a planet with a single order. Her voice shook the chamber. "Why does my battle daughter sleep in your cabin, human?" The honor guards took a step back. Even they feared her rage. Elias stiffened. So they told her." He swallowed, but his voice remained steady. "Before I answer, Your Eminence, I'd like to request clarity. Which daughter are we talking about? You have several." A pulse of fury rolled across the throne room. The Empress rose to her full height, nearly 3 meters tall, armored head to toe in ceremonial obsidian plating, etched with runes only the royal bloodline could bear. "You know which daughter," she hissed. "General Koreshta Drushan, bearer of the twin halberds, slayer of the crimson flock, my heir on the battlefield." Elias winced. Her." The Empress stepped down from her throne, each footfall a boom. "She was discovered in your assigned cabin on this ship," the Empress continued coldly. "Sleeping, unconscious, and wearing your Terran Alliance officer's jacket." He had hoped they wouldn't report that part. She refused to explain. The Empress boomed. "And when questioned, she struck an honor guard so hard he still cannot rotate his mandibles." Elias coughed awkwardly. "Yes, that sounds like Koresh. General Koreshta does not sleep in enemy cabins." The Empress' 6 eyes narrowed. "Explain yourself, human." Elias took a slow breath. This was going to be complicated. 2 days earlier their scouting shuttle had crashed on the frozen moon of Danamar 4, leaving Elias stranded alongside the very soldier who had shot him down, General Koreshta. The Empress' brutal, undefeated battle daughter. When a storm rolled in, life-threatening and fast, they had been forced to share a micro-shelter. The heating unit failed. Koresh had collapsed from hypothermia. Zari physiology was strong, but not designed for sub-zero worlds. Elias had acted on instinct. He had wrapped her in emergency thermal blankets, given her heat from his jacket, maintained her body temperature with shared proximity. Humans called it survival. Zari called it a binding debt, a sacred warrior's bond. Koresh had awakened, confused, angered, and strangely quiet. When the rescue party arrived, she had refused to speak. Elias never imagined she'd smuggle herself into his cabin later, exhausted from battle, and simply fall asleep there. To her, it wasn't romantic. It wasn't scandalous. It was instinct, the instinct to remain near the warrior who had saved her life. But the Empress didn't know that. Not yet. Back in the throne room, Elias straightened, meeting the gaze of the most powerful being in the Zari Empire. "Your Majesty, your daughter almost died." The Empress froze mid-step. Elias continued, calm and respectful. "Our shuttle crashed. She was injured, then hypothermic. I did what any human would do. I kept her alive. That's all." Silence. Tense, heavy, unreadable silence. "And the jacket?" the Empress asked quietly. Elias forced a small, awkward smile. "She wouldn't let go of it. Might have torn my arm off if I tried to take it back." A ripple of shock passed through the honor guards. The Empress' expression didn't soften, but something in her stance shifted. General Koreshta, she murmured, has never accepted aid from any being, much less a foe. Elias nodded. She didn't accept it. I forced it on her. As one soldier to another? Another long silence. Finally, the Empress exhaled, a sound like tectonic plates grinding. You are either extraordinarily brave, she said, or extraordinarily foolish. Little of both, Elias admitted. And what? She demanded. Do you believe her presence in your cabin signifies? That she's tired, Elias said firmly. And safe. That's all. The Empress studied him, her golden eyes scanning for deception, weakness, or hidden motive. She found none. Then, unexpectedly, she laughed, a deep, resonant sound that shook the throne room. Human, she said. You misunderstand my daughter. That's, usually the case, Elias replied. The Empress leaned forward. To the Zari, she said, sharing warmth, shelter, and survival is not a mere act of compassion. It is a warrior's bond, unbreakable, irrevocable. Elias blinked. Oh, yes, the Empress said dryly. Oh, she folded her arms. You saved her life, she continued. You kept her warm. You stayed by her side for 2 days. And now she sleeps in your cabin, not because she is tired, but because she has chosen you. Chosen me. For what, exactly? The Empress grinned, revealing serrated fangs. To stand beside her in war. To fight with her in battle. A pause. And perhaps more. Elias nearly fainted. I didn't sign up for that. It does not matter, the Empress proclaimed. Honor binds you. Tradition binds you. Fate binds you. She turned to her guards. Release him. Prepare a warrior's mantle for the human. My daughter's chosen companion shall not appear in ragged Terran clothes. Elias raised his hands quickly. Wait, your majesty, with all due respect, this is a misunderstanding. The Empress smirked. Oh, human, she purred. It is far too late for misunderstandings. My daughter has already made her choice. At that moment, the door slammed open. General Koreshta strode in. Wearing his jacket draped over her armored shoulders like a trophy, she pointed at Elias. You, she declared. Walk with me. Elias swallowed. The Empress nodded with satisfaction. Humans, she murmured. No idea what storms they summon?